Protect your day. Protect your calendar. We're going to talk about how to protect your space, your time at work. On today's topic, we're talking about how to protect your work calendar, how to protect your time, how to build in time to think, to process, and possibly to actually get work done when you're so busy the rest of the week, you can't actually do the work that you're too busy in meetings talking about. Hi, I'm Brett. I'm the Audi Boss. This is the Audi Boss channel. Here on this channel, I talk about my lived experience as someone who's actually autistic. I am late diagnosed, and I have over 10 years leadership and management experience in a corporate workplace. I use all of that experience on this channel to help other neurodivergents in the workplace and, if possible, grow more neurodivergents to be in leadership roles. If your work life is anything like mine, you're probably in meetings all the time. Meetings. We have an over-meeting world now because ever since the pandemic, we have remote meetings that have just found a way to take every waking minute of the day. So some days it's impossible to actually get anything done. It's impossible to take notes some days. It's impossible to sit and think and process and stay creative. And all of these things lead to burnout if we're not careful. So how can we do some small things as neurodivergents to protect our minds, to allow us to process, and more importantly, to get the things done that we have to do so we're not late or delayed? One solution that I have found, thanks to the advice of a really smart friend at work, she taught me how to block a whole day on my calendar, an entire day, just to get work done. I thought she was crazy. I thought she was insane. I thought, how could she possibly do this? And then she taught me how to do this. It took a few months for me to get it right and to make it work for me. Take what works for you in this video or any of my videos and leave the rest. So let's get started. For some people, it may start off with blocking an hour or two, or it might start with blocking your lunch break, making sure that you have time to just eat every day, making sure that you have 30 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour to just block your calendar. And you absolutely, no matter what, you don't let that go unless it's an emergency, where you tell everybody who tries to schedule in that time, no, I can't do it. I don't do 12 o'clock meetings. It's the only time of the day I have to eat. It's the only time of day I have to think. It's the only time of the day I have to process and separate out my morning from my afternoon. As neurodivergents, we have to have time to stop, to think, to process, to let our minds go do something else so that it can sit, so things can sit in the back of our brain so that we can get new ideas, fresh thinking, recharge, and be able to come back to work in the afternoon and do the rest of the thing. So it may seem like a luxury. It may seem weird to some people, like, oh, how special you are to be able to do this. No, you have to do it. You have to do this because if you don't do this, your brain can't process, it can't function, it can't do the things that it needs. Our brains are not meant to go all that time. Remote work, Teams, Slack, Zoom, all these different things have forced our brains to just go. And if you have ADHD and autism like me, the ADHD can power that. The ADHD can kind of keep going and gives you that energy and that drive to just keep going. And sometimes the routines for autism can help us reinforce it and keep going. But our brains need rest. Our brains need breaks. Don't think of this as something that's going to happen overnight. You want to start off small. Maybe block an hour for lunch every day, and then you've got to hold to it. Anytime somebody tries to come in and step on that time, hold your boundary. Respond no. Respond, hey, I can't take a meeting at that time. Can we find another block? Can we find another window? Can we find another time? And the more you start to build up that you're doing that, then you can take on that bigger challenge. Can you take a morning? It doesn't have to be Friday. I happen to pick Friday because it's the one day things are a little less busy at work. Block it on your calendar first. Itemize it. Maybe say block or no meetings Friday or schedule elsewhere, whatever you need to do. And then tell the people around you who can kind of help you, build some helpers and say, hey, I'll support you. If you can support me, we agree. We're not going to take meetings on Fridays. We're not going to do meetings at that specific window of time. You have to be a little bit of an advocate for yourself. So say, hey, I'm not able to take a meeting at that time. You don't have to tell them why. You don't have to defend it. You can just say, I'm not able to take a meeting at that time. I'm doing other work. And that's the point. You're not taking a day off. You're not on vacation. You're simply blocking your calendar so that you can get all the work done that you were supposed to get done after that meeting or after those long days. I had 4 deadlines for paperwork and different things that had to be done by the end of the close of business today. And if it's budgeting or if it's paperwork or if it's writing or any of that sort of stuff, I need more brain power for that. I need more processing time. I need more time to start the thing. I need more time for task management. I need more time for processing and understanding and getting frustrated and annoyed because I'm not better at this thing, or I can't do it as well as my boss can or other colleagues of mine, or I'm reaching out to other people for help in that time. So I need all that space to get that stuff done. It just takes me a little bit longer to do that. So thank goodness I blocked off my morning so that I could focus on paperwork because it takes me longer. The only time that I let certain things break through is if it's a working meeting, meaning if I'm going to pull in maybe a couple of members of my team and we're going to sit together to use that time to get a project done that's due. So if a colleague of mine and I need to sit together and work on that Excel document together and we need to brainstorm, what I'm looking to get through is getting work done as opposed to meetings talking about getting work done, or meetings about ideas, or meetings that aren't moving the needle. It's not going to work every day. It's not going to work every week. It's not going to be perfect. And it's going to take time to build it up. But the more you can build that foundation and start to hold some boundaries for those things, it will pay off and your brain will appreciate it on the other end. I'm Brett, the Audi Boss. If anything I've said on this video today has been helpful to you, please like and subscribe and share these videos. I'm trying to grow this new channel about how to survive in the corporate work. Thanks for watching. Please comment below. I'd love to hear your ideas, your tips. How do you protect your time? What are things that you do to protect your boundaries and protect your time at work? I would love to hear your advice. Share it with others down in the comments below. And while you're here, check out some of the other videos that we have on the channel. Thanks for watching.